Are you ready? I said, are you ready? You are listening to Voice of the Fans Sportscast, brought to you by none other than the voices of the fans. Discussing football, basketball, news, trending topics. The one-stop shop for all things sports. Voice of the Fans Sportscast. Hosted by none other than Ben Swift Reynolds, Taylor Gatwood, 100% RC, Professor Damian Flowers, and Tyler Wright.
Welcome to another episode of Voice of Fan Sportscast. I'm your host, Ben Swift Reynolds. We have T. Wright, Sam Crow, and Mose with us tonight. What's going on, fellas?
Good evening.
Friday night.
Yeah.
We here, though. We here. I was trying to do a New Year's show, but I got sick and everything. So I found I got over this sinus. Man,
yeah, it was a fun night.
I wish it could have been that, but no, I had sinus, and it had me down and out, bro.
I wish that's all I had. That was mine. Was the stomach bugs are no joke.
Oh yeah,
man. I believe you. I used to have that. I had that one time, and it was
not. It was a long night. Yeah, it was.
It reminded me of this story with my friend, man. He ate some gummy bears, right?
Oh.
He ate a whole thing of gummy bears. Come to find out, they were multivitamins.
Oh.
Multivitamins. So he called the what's that? Not the disease control, but I can't think of the name of the people you called, but he called poison control. He called
poison control. Yeah.
Yeah, and he told the lady what happened. He said the lady just bust out laughing. She said, "You gonna have a fun night." She said, "You gonna have a fun night."
Yeah.
He said he threw up all night.
Oh,
bro came to school pale.
And yeah.
I was like, you've been up all night. I was like, come on, bro. You ate a whole jar of multi gummies.
I wonder what kind of gummies they were.
Man, you know I don't know.
They weren't edibles.
He had a little sister, so I'm thinking that he just saw. I mean, this was our senior year, so I was thinking, my friend would read the bottle just instead of seeing a bottle of gummy bears. Cause they usually come in bags.
No,
bottles.
Nobody reads the label. That's why it's gummies. I mean, this is back before they're,
Yeah, that's true. That dude ate
who reads the warning label? I mean,
So if y'all know what happened, y'all eat a whole bottle of multivitamins. Just get ready to call out in this day. That's for sure.
Yeah.
All right. Mose, man. I'm glad you came on today. I'm glad you came on. The Miami Hurricanes beat the Buckeyes 24-14.
Wow.
What happened? I had money on the Buckeyes. What happened, man?
Man, me too. I had money on it too, man. But I mean, Miami is just a better team. Far more physical team. Ryan Day got out coached. That's all it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Buckeyes didn't look prepared at all for that Miami defense. We
took. And I felt like we took Miami for granted. Like really didn't take them seriously.
Because Miami shown throughout the whole year the defense is nothing to play around with. They have an outrated defensive end coming out this year.
Man, that D-line looked good the whole game. I ain't gonna hold it.
What Jalen saying he was sacked 5 times, 2 interceptions. I mean, I feel like Ohio State, they were just not prepared. The O-line stayed on the bus, saying they have no time whatsoever. The running game, I mean, the dude had 55 yards, I think, on 11 carries. I think
Dang.
when Miami jumped on top of them quick, I think it was 14-0. I think they was shocked. They were just in. They didn't know how to rebound from that. T. Wright, what were your thoughts, bro?
I think it's kind of the recurring thing with Ohio State. You know, the whole thing with them is they don't play the schedule.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're going against a Purdue or I don't know what's another school, a small Iowa or something like that,
Iowa, yep.
and somebody come out and hit you in the mouth, it's like a culture shock. Like, now what?
I mean, we play whoever on the schedule, especially when it's end of the year wise.
I mean, yeah, you got to play whoever on the schedule, but it's like most of the games are conference games, and the Big Ten ain't really outside of Michigan and Ohio State and Oregon.
Because then Ohio State had, I mean, they started off fairly easy, but close to the end, they did have some tough games. But again, I think that the competition, I think they just overlooked Miami, to be honest.
Yeah, Ohio State is they're always in the top recruiting class. They spend so much.
Yeah,
this is kind of disappointing, you know.
I think with T.Y. again that this year Ohio State schedule, it wasn't tough. It was all right. I mean, because when I look back at it, you're right. They had Ohio, Washington. Washington is fairly good, but so many teams they beat by like 10 points. So,
I mean the playing field even now. You know what I'm saying? So there ain't no number one conference or number one team right now. The playing field wide open, man.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think the SEC is still the best conference.
BS.
Shoot.
What?
Agree to disagree.
I agree with Tyler. I think the SEC still.
3 years, they ain't. So ain't. I'm telling you, this is a wide open playing field.
But them dogs come out when you play against the SEC.
That's my point.
I think these players still. Well, we had Alabama, well, Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
I'm missing
both lose yesterday.
Yeah,
both lose.
That's true.
Culture shock.
But SEC already have 3 teams. I think I'm missing a team.
A&M was in there. They lost.
A&M was in there. So that's what I'm saying. I think the SEC
week to week, it's a dog fight in the SEC. Like,
yeah.
Ohio State, they might play. But you said they play Ohio one week or something like that.
The schedule was kind of soft, man. Yeah. I went through it. I was just like, I could see. I mean, let's not take it away from Ohio State. They still have a great roster, great team, and everything. But they play against Texas, Grambling, Ohio, Washington, Minnesota, Illinois,
you can say
Wisconsin,
that with every team, though.
Now
Well, everybody has an off game too. I mean, you can't be perfect all the time either. It's the wrong time to do it.
To be honest, y'all play Illinois and y'all play Michigan, and y'all play Indiana at the end. So they, like I said, they still a good team. What? Yeah. But Texas, that's when Arch was just like he was still trying to figure things out.
Ohio State
in that game was 14-7.
But in the Big Ten, it's always been Ohio State, Michigan, and everybody else. They recruit by far.
Oh yeah, they're bigger.
The best in the conference. It's not like that in the SEC. You know what I'm saying? All the dogs are spread out. So like when you beating up on people every week, you get into a dog fight. It's just different. I think.
Mm-hmm.
I totally agree. So Sam, what were your thoughts on the Ohio State and the Hurricanes?
I mean, like I said, it's the same thing in any sport culture. Everybody's going to have an off game. You could chalk it up to a lot of reasons. Again, I think the rosters, like you said, rosters are good. It's just sometimes mechanics aren't there. Sometimes, you see it time and again where everybody just has that off week or a week or two. I mean, it's not ideal. You don't want to start hitting a skid. I wouldn't say they're going that route, but, nobody goes perfect all the time, and there's going to be rough patches. And the question is just, what do you do? How do you bounce back from it? Do you let it, get you down? You go back and look at film saying, okay, this is where the mistakes were made here. How do we clean this up? we move on to the next game. You got to trudge on forward. So I don't think it's something to be, obviously they should be, there should be much concern, but it happens. That's why I said it's any sports that it could change on a dime. You just don't know. 1 week, it's anything. You could predict 1 week it goes this way. Other teams, like, you never think they're going to win, and the other ones that should win don't win. So I think it's just the way that the toss of the coin there, I think, in some way.
But this one game I was just shocked by.
It is a big one, yeah.
Carson Beck looked like he was carving them up, when he dropped back. That's why I really shot back. Like, he wasn't under a lot of pressure. He had time. He spread the ball around, and I was just like, "This is the Carson Beck from Georgia."
Yep.
Ohio State should make him see ghosts out there with that defense, and they weren't able to rattle him at all. So I was just like taken by this game. I was just like, "These boys ain't focused or something." Cause there's no way Miami should be up 14-0.
No,
just like that.
But hiccups, speed bumps, it's everybody has blips every week, so it just was not their night.
Who had the more harder schedule? We did or Miami?
Ooh, it's close.
Y'all did.
That's Miami's schedule.
I look at it real quick.
I was going to say Miami, but
they didn't play a lot of
ACC schedule. So
they played Notre Dame.
Might have got him.
I don't even know who Cookie is. South Florida, the Gators, Florida State, Louisville, Stanford, SMU, Syracuse, NC State,
Stanford, and SMU.
Stanford, and SMU was ranked at one point.
Man.
Virginia Tech, Pitt. They got good defense.
Yeah.
So, it is what it is. Congrats to Carson Beck, I guess. He dodged the NFL and went back to college. Guy, he about to go undrafted.
Can you imagine? Imagine if Cam Moore had this defense last year. Whatever year he was on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was one of the problems with Miami. That defense, sometimes susceptible. So the game that stole the week was Ole Miss versus Georgia. Ole Miss beat Georgia 39. Dang, where my score just go? Oh, here it is. 39-34. T. Wright.
Heartbreaking.
Were you shocked about this outcome?
In a way. I thought Georgia was gonna come out and just whoop them, but I think Ole Miss fighting for something different ever since the whole Lane situation. So, but they're a really good team though. They got a chance to win it all, honestly. I thought they won. They came out real sloppy, like they had bad clock management. I think at the end of the half, they had a bunch of drops in the first half too. But I don't know what happened to Georgia's defense in the second half. And the quarterback, I think his name is Trinidad Chambliss.
Yep, Chambliss.
Different.
I was thinking about this earlier. Chambliss remind me of Baker.
Yeah.
He just like, dude don't have no quit in him.
No.
And that's why I was like his escapability, like I said, remind me of Baker, him just getting out of tough situations and throwing dots on the run and just being accurate and everything. Like, dang, they look a lot like Baker, man, just pulling some magic back there. And also, taking off.
Keywan Lacey is the best back in the country. He should have been in
over Love.
Yes, he should have been. He should have been at the Heisman. He should have been in New York instead of the dude from Notre Dame.
Oh no, dude from Purdue. No, not Purdue. It's
he from Mizzou. You talking about from Mizzou?
Yeah, nah, it's the kid from not Purdue. It's from I can't think of his name right now. But anyway, Chambliss is a dog. Most, what are your thoughts on Georgia and Ole Miss game?
Honestly, I had Ole Miss winning. It didn't look like that at first, but I felt like you had better quarterback play anyway. Because what's his name, Stockman? I feel like he was just struggling all game. The way he was playing. So, Georgia put they let the foot off the gas, and it came back to bite him.
That's all it takes. Yep.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like Ole Miss, they wasn't scared of Georgia's quarterback. Stockton, I believe that's his name.
Yep.
They weren't too worried about him. Because Ole Miss were playing like they had everything to lose.
Yeah.
And I feel like Georgia was, I feel like Georgia was there, like, yeah, we deserve this. Like, we the best team.
They got humbled. Yep.
They felt more. They played like they was entitled.
Yep.
Yeah,
you get humbled real quick. Yep.
They really thought that after watching Bama lose, and
they're like, oh yeah, we got this. Garner and Stockton. Yeah. I feel like that's why I said Ole Miss had something to prove. Georgia felt like they were entitled to a win. They thought would just come out here.
Yeah,
and just
I hate when they do. Yeah,
they already beat Ole Miss earlier this year with no problems. And when they saying, "Oh, Lane Kiffin's gone," that's the genius behind Ole Miss. They're like, they limping into this game. Like they have no shot against us. And that coaching staff did a phenomenal job getting them guys in the right situations. Getting on to them when they messed up and said, "Hey, y'all beating yourselves. They not beating us. They not bearing us today." And they went out there and proved it. And it just showed me that you just can't get caught up in who your name, what name is on your back, or what emblem is on your helmet. You guys still go out there and play. Everything's not guaranteed. Right. And Georgia thought everything was guaranteed, and they got punched in the mouth. And and honestly, they was definitely panicking. Once they saw blood, they're like, "Oh shoot, we're in trouble."
It's over.
Ole Miss had a lot more to lose, especially when your coach and pretty much half your coaching staff leaves. You know, I felt like them players, they really wanted to win. I mean, both teams wanted to win, but it's just that it was a lot more stake on Ole Miss table.
Yeah, it was.
And honestly, the score should have been a lot worse because the Ole Miss, they gave them a freebie with that fumble by Lacey. That was a freebie. That was a free 7. And the game was getting close to getting out of hand. If he didn't fumble that ball to get them back in, I think within 7 again, they was marching right back. They're gonna march right back down that field and score.
At the end of the game, they act like they didn't want Ole Miss to win.
Yeah, they said the Georgia players didn't want to leave the field. Like, no, we still playing.
Another quarter, 5 quarters.
Yeah. The winner takes all. Another quarter.
0-0.
Yeah, it's like we always talked about the last show, man. These quarterbacks coming out of college this year, and just like, man, it's something to be, you want more from. Sam Crow, man, what are your thoughts on Ole Miss?
Same thing. I'm always impressed when you have that mentality, and I never played college or professional. Even when I played sports back in the day, you have this mentality. You go into it, and you're never out of it until you're out of it. So you always go in saying you always have a chance, no matter who the opponent is. I've seen teams do that. Oh, we can't beat them because they're top ranked. It's not going to be a big win. You never do that. So I give them credit. They put a lot of heart in that game. But again, on the flip side, you take your foot off the gas, walk away with it. And I did that before too. I had games I was involved in where I had teammates are celebrating the game. Game's not over yet. I had a guy I went on SmackDown. I said, "What are you celebrating? This game's not over yet. Why are you thinking we're going to win this just because?" And we're only up by I think at the one game we played up by 6 points. I'm like, that's not a huge margin of, with time on the clock. But you get into this funk of you stop trying, or you go into this cruise control. So, that's what causes teams to have these problems. And like anything else, the game's never over until it's over. So you can just as easily put a team in a position where you could be up by a double-digit score, but you start kind of easing back, and guys start to quit, or they're not getting to the ball, they're not making plays, or they're whatever they're doing. You can't put it in cruise control. Whether it's a playoff game, whether it's a regular season game, a win's a win. If you want to win, you go full throttle, you empty the gas tank until that clock hits 0, because bad things can happen. All it takes is one fumble, one interception, one block kick, whatever. And again, Georgia, they're getting humbled because they figure Ole Miss, it should be easy when they're coming in. Well, clearly not. And so you deserve to get humbled when you get that attitude of, okay, maybe you worked hard to get here, but if you think you're entitled to win this game just because the other team isn't much of competition, if you want to say it, those are the teams that are scary when they have nothing to lose. And those are the teams that usually come up big winners because they're clawing like dogs in the Rottweiler. They're the Chihuahuas in a Rottweiler pen. They say, hey, this is going to be our last ditch effort. We're going to give 110%, and they can be just a bigger bully than the other team who's favored to win. So I think it's a good lesson there. I think that that's a hard lesson to learn, and I can feel for the guys when you lose a game. I know how that feels, but you got to learn sometimes that not everything is granted. It's not handed to you. You really have to prove, if you think you deserve to be here, why you're here. You got to let that play set that tone. So you start dropping your standards there. It's going to reflect that, and you're going to lose these games.
Yeah, we saw Chambliss, like I said, come out here, play his tail off, and
they deserve to win.
I'm kind of rooting for Ole Miss now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it lights that fire.
I'm not really too big on Indiana. They're a great team. They got phenomenal defense, Mendoza, class act. But Georgia, man, it's just something about them boys. Lane Kiffin them dirty. That I kind of want to see them win. So I seen somebody ask this question. I want to ask it to y'all. Do y'all think that they shouldn't allow coaches to switch teams to the end of season? Like they shouldn't allow to switch mid-season or close to the end, that everything should be played off in the off season? Anybody can answer this.
I think the problem is the schedule with the
you asking should they just wait to the end?
Yeah, like they make the announcement at the end of season, like
okay,
like the NFL, like you can't do anything. Yeah, coaching changes
until the end of the season.
Yeah, everything just done to the end of season.
If it's gonna salvage your season, I mean,
why you say that, Mo?
If you want to go. I'm not about to.
Why not? Yeah.
But you don't realize how this affect all the kids that they might come to the program because of you, and then all of a sudden you switched up on them, like the Ole Miss players. Like they was like, dang, don't you show up now?
I understand that, but a job is a job, and it's like, look, if you feel like you want to go somewhere else, then go ahead, just go.
Yeah.
Because it ain't no point in you going to a job that you're going to leave by next Monday.
Yeah, especially if you tell the team that too. Yeah,
get your stuff, get your family photo off your desk, clean everything out your room, and get going.
Yeah,
it's that simple.
Look go ahead.
Now I will say that I hope at least every coach that do that at least talk to your players.
Tell the team, address it.
At least
don't be like Urban Meyer.
Hey, like there's an opportunity that
out of respect, for them,
absolutely. But other than that, it's like, shoot, this is a job and this is just business, and it's like, because
like anything else, not personal.
The longer you let that coach stay, because I heard
does more damage.
I heard today that 6 coaches end up leaving the staff.
Mm-hmm.
It could have been more than that. And imagine if the man stayed, it could have been more than that. More than the 6 other coaches that left with him. So that with the coach staying, that allows conflict within your workspace.
Right. Now, like for me, like now say if it was me, as a player there, let's say if it was Coach Most, if you were there, you recruited me, you come in and you say, look, where you recruited me in and I'm thankful for it. I'd wish you well. This is what you feel is best. Well, they hire Coach Swift there. And as long as you help us, we're still here. I want to win either way. I mean, it's just what it is. It's whatever the best culture for that. I mean, you don't want it to obviously be upsetting, as most, at least you want to address the team. Don't just cut and run because you don't want to shake things up that way. But if sometimes it's for the best, and if a coach, NFL does this. I mean, it's not always ideal, but sometimes the coach gets fired midway, or sometimes the season's going the wrong way. You're trying to find any way to salvage it, and maybe sometimes a new leadership change is.
Even if a coach, even my bad being for cutting you off, but even if a coach do end up running without telling his team, if you're the AD, you gotta tell the players like, hey, like, some of y'all may make it to the league. I mean, well, you gonna leave when your coach just gets fired or
Exactly.
decides
Yep.
to leave? You
Yep.
gonna leave it? You gonna leave if your favorite wide receiver or D-line coach leave? It
It's
ain't gonna work
business.
like that when you
Yeah.
you know when you out there and you playing professional.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
That's why I say I'm kind of torn because I understand the players. Like I went to this school because you bouncing and would say that I might not be a player that make it to the league. That mean another coach come in, I'm out of position. Now I gotta hit the portal
I
and all that
question
stuff.
that because what player is saying that nowadays with the NIL
Exactly.
going on? I
What player
question
saying
that.
what?
If
I'm
a
here.
lot of Ole
I'm
Miss
here
players
because
is like, yeah, Ole Miss, couple Ole Miss players were like, yeah, Kiffin, our guy, and they even speculated like I think one of the top DNs was leaving because of Kiffin left. So
Players follow coaches.
yeah, I don't think it's sometimes not all about money, it's about the right fit with some of these players.
Right.
Some players think
Yep.
it's about money, some players like I love this guy, I want to play for this guy, nobody else type of deal.
Right.
So that's why I'm saying I'm torn because because coaches get fired mid-season and new guys come in all the time.
Oh yeah.
So it just leave a bad taste for the players. I'll say that in their mouth. If I was a player, I feel some type of way, but I think I'll understand that. Like, okay, whatever, dude, just go ahead and do what you need to do, and I don't keep doing what I'm doing. You know.
Yeah.
So
it could go anyway.
That was a good RC man. He be posting some stuff on Facebook that I'll be seeing. I just never forget to write him down his questions and everything.
Bum, bum, bum.
All right. Do y'all think Mendoza is the best quarterback in this draft? We'll go T right.
I'm not sure who all coming out, but I think
nobody.
Me either.
Yeah, I ain't
Yeah.
think so
Nobody
either.
special.
So I
Right.
guess yes.
Yeah, like kind of by default, kind of.
By default, yeah.
Yeah, he
Okay.
gets the number one pick by default. But I've seen some interesting where Raider fans saw Moore play from Oregon. They're like, oh, we like Moore because his mobility, he got a big arm too, and he can get out the pocket and scramble. So everybody think Mendoza is the number one pick locked in, but you know how that go.
Yeah.
Most if you was the Raiders, you taking Mendoza or you going DN or something else?
I mean, I do like Oregon quarterback as well. And, you
Mm-hmm.
know, that ain't a bad deal. I mean, we talking about the Raiders and quarterbacks and draft, man.
This one.
They need help
They
all
like the
over.
Browns.
Yeah.
That's where the quarterbacks go to die. They like the
talk
Browns.
about this.
You can't
I
ride
know.
Geno anymore. Yeah,
But
I mean,
but that's what I'm saying. Would Mendoza be actually good fit for the Raiders? Like the O line's terrible, and
Everything
They have-
terrible over there.
they have
Not a
Jalen
world
Hurts.
beater,
That's
bro.
the only.
the only bright spot
Why
is
wouldn't the
Genty. I
Raiders
think
go
that's
O-line?
it. If you want to go there,
To be honest, if I'm the Raiders, I'm trading back. I'm getting some receivers. I'm getting some O-line.
I tell you what. What's the?
I'm asking for Kyler. I'm going to get Kyler Murray to be my bridge quarterback.
oh dear gosh,
Or if you want to stick with defense, you know, you got Ohio State linebacker Arvell Reese. He's damn near a good player. You could get, if you want to go D line, you got Peter Woods from I can't think of the school he went to, but he's pretty damn good.
The other kid from Miami.
Yeah, other kid from Miami. Cause what's the name? Thinking about, I don't know if he gonna leave or stay. Max, that linebacker.
Cosby.
Yeah,
Max Crosby.
So
Max Crosby.
Who knows? They might want to draft a young player at his position if he's thinking about.
If you're gonna lose him,
if they're gonna lose him. So I mean, you got Caleb Downs. I'm just looking at some.
That's a good talent there. Yeah, I mean,
Keldrick Falk from Auburn. So
that's a good talent. Yeah,
there's pieces. Good talent. Of course, we already know they probably gonna go with quarterback. So
I don't.
Why wouldn't I wait till next year?
Nothing about Mendoza is pops out.
Mendoza reminds me of he just reminds me of a good veteran quarterback that doesn't make bad mistakes. Like he gonna take care of the football. I don't think he would just go out and beat you. He needs a defense to go with him. He's that type of quarterback. If you provide good defense, then he gonna put up some points for you and keep you in the game. I don't
Now
see him
mine-
taking it over.
Now mine, I'm going to spark controversy on this one because I've been thinking about this, and this is my own theory, and this is no facts behind it. I think they have a bridge quarterback in mind for next year, and I think he's going to pull a Michael Jordan. That's why I'm saying that. So who has partial ownership with the Raiders right now?
Tommy.
Mm-hmm.
Mr.
And what did Jordan do in the Wizards? He wanted to play again and said, "I'll forego my ownership if you let me on the roster," right? And he keeps talking. He's like, they ask him, "Do you want to play?" He goes, "I'm playing in that flag football game."
Who you talking about?
Tom Brady.
Tommy.
Man,
Tommy is
back
not
after
coming
that.
back.
Well,
Tommy
this
get
is
killed.
just a theory. Hear me out. This is just a theory now.
I'm hearing you out.
The only reason I say this, because here's the thing: when you listen to him, now the only reason that I think is holding him back, is he said, "I don't really want to play for 17 games." But when they even said to me, because I'm playing in this flag football game coming up in 28, and they said, "Are you going to have fun?" He goes, "No, I'm playing to win. I still have the drive. I want to win." Now, my question, first of all, is why would you come back now at the Raiders? Because they're going to get killed back with that line. There's no reason to stand back there. Okay?
There's no hope for the Raiders.
There's no hope there. What are you playing for? I mean, I love Tom Brady. I'm a big fan. But, at this stage, the only reason I say it is because he's in that position and he's like, I can still throw the ball. I can still go out there, yada, yada. And would it be a gimmick to sell tickets? Of course, obviously. They're not going to win anything. And then does it, but like you say, like to Swift's point, if they were to do that, then there's the option to trade back in the draft. Because now what you're saying is, I got a bridge gap. Oh, we're going to ride almost 50-year-old Brady for a year. And I suspect he would drag Gronk back into it at some point because, they talk all the time. And he's teased about playing too, even though I don't think he would play again. But now I don't know about coaching. The other question is Pete Carroll still there talking about he might be fired? So I don't know who's going to be coaching there.
I would say no to that because Pete Carroll, they already going through this old legacy thing. And the Raiders, I follow a lot of Raider fans on Instagram. They follow me on VOF, and they tired of Pete Carroll. They tired of Geno. So I think they want something fresh, something new, something healed.
But what is that? That's the hard part. What is that? Like, there's no
Kyler Murray. I think behind the old line. Like I said, you trade back. You don't take a quarterback in this draft. There's nobody.
I don't think Murray's the better option, in my opinion. I just don't see. He hasn't proven enough to me for. I don't know. I hate to down people, but I'm like, I don't see enough from him to trust, even with the line there.
Take Murray as
he's
a
the
bridge
best
guy?
mobile quarterback.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. Yeah.
I'm not mad as a bridge guy.
Tom Brady would be put in on a stretcher if he came back.
Exactly. Well, that's the thing. That's the trade-off. But so, like, how badly do you want it? Jordan wanted to play. Not that he had a bad season, but you could tell that he wasn't vintage Jordan at that point.
Look, Sam.
Go ahead, Mo.
I got $37 million. Why Tom ain't gonna come back?
Okay.
I got $37 million. Why he is not going back?
Only 37 million.
It's different between him and what Phillip Rivers got going on. Phillip Rivers,
well, that's true. Yeah, that's
what I'm saying. He like, man, I need to suit up.
And
that's true.
And the coach,
I need the insurance. Yeah, I need the health insurance. Yeah.
In all fairness, the coach called Phillip Rivers because same, like the high school team that he coached actually ran the same offense.
Yeah.
Than the coach. So
and he knows Shane. He coached under Shane. He likes him. He knows the system. So that makes sense.
And then Phillip knew that. Oh, go ahead, Mos.
No, I was gonna say even if Tom Brady do come back, you still forced to pick a quarterback.
Right.
It's like the Packers again, where you got Brent Favre and
Rodgers.
You got Aaron Rodgers. You still got to have a quarterback of the future.
Well, exactly.
Well, if they pick a quarterback, he cannot play the first year. They gotta let him sit.
Exactly, like why Bridge got.
Your guy.
But shoot, these quarterbacks, I don't. They ain't coming in young like they used to. They 25.
But Moore's young though. Mendoza's older. Though I said Mendoza would probably be a better pick over Moore, but I just don't like neither one. I feel like is not going to help out the franchise. They need they have multiple problems.
I mean,
And they
Russell
can
Wilson
fix
will be a
that.
free agent, but I don't like
I
that
wouldn't try
option
Oh.
better.
Russell.
Yeah, no.
They fed up. They don't want no more Russells. They don't want no more Genos. They don't want no more Winstons. They want their guy.
I'm really surprised they didn't with the Pete Carroll connection. I thought that would be their first
Pete
target.
Carroll's
But
gone. They want old Pete Carroll to go ahead hit retirement. They're already putting it out there in the universe that John Gruden bringing in his guys. They think John Gruden's gonna be the next guy up. I mean, it makes sense.
well, I thought he
John
got
Gruden
hired
been
by what
itching.
college team hired? I thought he was hired by
He
somebody.
was just a consultant. He
okay.
He came in for the Saints as a consultant too. So the Raiders want John Gruden. John Gruden itching to come back, and I think that'll be a perfect fit.
No secret.
To get them back. All right, guys, if you are new to the show, like and subscribe.
Ding.
Friends, hit that notification button so you know when we go live. Appreciate the support and everything. We're gonna move on to a little bit NBA. So we're about going to fast break. All right. The Spurs will rank number 1 by ESPN. They beat OKC twice in the last couple of weeks. T right, do the Spurs have a legit shot at the title this year?
I think so. They beat the best team twice. And they a matchup nightmare for anybody. I think what's gonna kill them when it comes to playoffs is their age.
Mm-hmm.
Like they come to play the Thunder or Jokic, that's gonna be the deciding factor. But they have everything that they need. They got Fox, who's a proven player. We don't even have to say much about Wemby. Castle is good. Dylan Harper is good, even though this is still his rookie season, right?
Yeah.
I want to say yeah.
Yep.
So, yeah, they got everything. They got role players. They have everything, but I think that's going to be the deciding factor whenever they play somebody. But if Wemby can be Wemby and be all world, they're going to be hard to beat 7 times.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Moses, what's your thoughts on Spurs being a legit contender?
I ain't worried about them beating OKC because OKC will beat them in the series. Too young. Ain't ready yet.
Nope.
Ain't ready yet.
So you think the age is the deciding factor instead of Wemby? Wemby look like beyond his age, and Castle he playing like a vet though.
There's still some maturity has to come there though.
His age and also the Thunder, the way they play defense, the Thunder is the only modern team that I know of. They could play 2004 Pistons defense on you if they wanted to. They could just switch it off and on like that. I'm telling you, that defensively they are suffocating.
Yep.
And for the Spurs to deal with that for 4-5 games in the series, it's gonna be difficult.
I wish Gus was on the night.
The Thunder play defense like they play offense.
But lately, the Spurs offense and the Spurs seem like they can play a little defense too with Wemby.
Yeah. I mean,
I think that's what making it hard for SGA and them because
it's matchups, but like I said, it just ain't ready yet. It's just not ready yet. I'm telling you,
it almost like the year with OKC, right? When they just couldn't get. I said almost like the year the OKC couldn't get past the Nuggets. It was just too young that year and lost to them.
Exactly.
They need a little more seasoning. Yep.
I'm curious to see how the Spurs will play against like a healthy Jokic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the real test. Yep.
Who's the other big on the Spurs? It's who's the big on the Spurs?
You got I don't know
who the other big is on the.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't see the other big. That's why I'm looking because I don't know.
They have was it Luke Cornett? I know they got him from Boston last year. This year.
So nobody they really run Wemby as the big.
Yeah.
So
you got Kelly Olynyk.
Oh, yeah. Okay. But Kelly versus Jokic, I don't what they say, barbecue chicken.
Yeah.
I don't like yeah. Well, hopefully they won't see the Nuggets in the playoffs because Jokic dealing with an injury. I'm not quite sure how long he gonna be out. SoundCrow, you gonna make it unanimous? The Spurs, they not ready yet? Are they
Yeah,
legit?
I think they're trending the right direction. You got some pieces there, but you got to have every good team's got to start with growing pains. So I think they're showing signs of potential. That's good, core for the future, especially the way Wemby's playing. But playoffs are a different animal too, and when you're not as seasoned there, you learn pretty quick. I've seen a lot of teams in the past where they're the hot up and comers, but then with the lack of experience in the age, they learn come playoff time who the veterans are. They're the teams that kind of show them, hey, your time's coming, but not yet. It's kind of like those years I laugh about, the Bulls eras of Jordan, they always dominated, right? And there's always these young
Yeah.
teams coming in, like we're gonna challenge, and they're always like, nah, the Bulls are like, it's still our time. It's not time yet. You're good, but you're not that you're not that good yet. And like Jordan, I'm not passing the torch yet. It's not time yet. But I would say I think this is probably one of the better teams they've had since the early days when Tim Duncan was young and they still had like David Robinson back in the day. They're built for that. They just got to get more. They got to get more experience. They got to keep gelling. I think they'll be primed for years to come, though. I think that's going to be the team that's going to.
So what I'm hearing is an OKC dynasty right now.
Man, bro, it ain't just SGA you got to worry about. You got Chet, you got Jalen Williams, you got players like Lou Dort, who will lock you down. Casey Waller, Aaron Wiggins. They Hartenstein. They legit 8-9 deep.
Yeah.
And to deal with that in a playoff series,
and everybody guarding.
Everybody could guard multiple positions. Everybody got long arms. You got your bigs who are physical. Chet
they got all the dynamics.
Defense. It's just the way they play defense. I'm telling you,
and it hurts me. I'm a Celtics fan, but I mean, they're not gonna. I mean, geez, there's no dynasty there. So who else is gonna,
So what would the Western Conference Finals look like? Would it be the Rockets or the Spurs versus OKC?
Oh, that's a good. Ooh, yeah.
Which one?
Rockets versus Spurs?
Huh? Which one will make it out?
OKC?
Will the Rockets or the Spurs make it to OKC?
You think the Rockets? You think the Rockets?
That would one like that.
You think the Rockets can beat the Spurs in the series?
I think
it's just all pit on KD.
No.
Yeah, but he's at 37 years old. I mean, come on, man.
That's a big
I always say at KD at his worst can be dirt. At his absolute worst.
But you know what? That's a good matchup because if
it is,
assuming is everybody healthy, of course you got KD, Sagoon, you got the Thompson twin.
Yeah, I mean that's fair.
You got players like Dorian Finney-Smith.
They got Van Cleef there. I think the point guard.
Yeah,
I mean,
Fred Van. Yeah, exactly. Like imagine if he was healthy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
Barry Smith.
That's the other key.
You got Steven Adams and Clint Capella. So I mean, matchup wise, they'll be
for what?
That's a good rotation coming off. He's a body.
That's a good deal. He just
that's a good. Hey, why you trying to do Clint like that though? Why you trying to?
No, Clint a good ass player.
Yeah,
Clint got to be lying by his age, bro.
Well, hey,
he like 37.
Wow.
Hey, bro. I mean,
he's almost my age, easy now.
So,
you know what? If Reed Shepherd was playing a little bit better than I'll lean towards the Rockets. But he's just not there yet.
He's still young. He's way behind the years.
I wouldn't count out. I know they're not. I mean, I wouldn't count out Minnesota either, just because. I mean, they had a. I don't know what they're going to do much this year, but they had a heck of a run. They could be up in that conversation. I mean, I don't know if they're going to overtake the Thunder, but they got some young talent there too. If they stay healthy, health is always the key factor. If you're not healthy 100% of the team, then you're not gonna skate your way through it. So I think it's whoever stays healthy, whoever preserves themselves in there.
Mm-hmm.
Healthy team up against OKC, I mean, it could be a good matchup. But if it's a team that's going at half steam, I mean, you can't expect a whole lot.
I don't see Rockets or the Spurs half stepping towards OKC. I think it'll be. I think probably go to Game 6. It's
Don't
gonna
sleep
be.
out Denver though. Don't sleep.
No, you
It's
can't
just
give up
Jokic.
Denver. Yeah.
Like how long Jokic is gonna be out that knee injury? Did they say?
Did they say like 4 weeks or I don't know.
Something. I don't think it was super long, but yeah.
If they get
So,
rolling by time and they get a low seed in the offs,
Mm-hmm.
better watch out.
That's true.
Yeah.
We saw that with these latest injuries, the topic keep getting brought up is should the NBA shorten the season? Should they shorten the NBA season with all the load management, injuries, that type of deal? Most should the NBA chop it in half or something like that?
Injury ain't really been high this season yet, so I don't see the issue right now.
And how's that going to affect
bringing
it?
it up?
How's that
The
going to
load
change? I mean,
management
injuries
too.
happen. So I mean, even in
You
a
know what I'm
40,
saying?
I
The
think
only
them
people
dudes gonna sit
in
out
fact,
either way.
I seen a statistic where
Go sit out here.
I seen a statistic. It said that this year, at least so far, it's the lowest or one of the lowest
it's ever been. Yeah.
injuries as far as dealing with ACLs.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, the only thing about it just some of your best players getting hurt. But
Yeah.
I mean, look at some of these best players. They taking in a lot of. They have a high usage rate. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Jokic doing everything.
Yeah.
And
40 minutes a game. I mean, come on.
And Luka doing everything. So it's players like that that's mainly getting hurt. But overall, there ain't too many injuries that are going on.
Why would you think they bring you up about shortening the NBA season?
Because all these guys keep sitting out. Like,
Yeah.
that's what it is.
And they brought up load management and stuff like that. I mean, they used to play a lot of games in the 90s. I just
a
don't
lot
get
rougher and tougher than now, too. Yeah.
I don't get them bringing up the question about cutting games.
Because the league's getting soft. That's the problem. Is they're listen.
If John Stockton could play 82 games in 2003,
exactly,
at 42 years old, I mean.
And listen, if Kobe Bryant could do it at 34 on a bad ankle and he's carrying the Lakers to the playoffs and he's not crying about it, I mean, come on. I mean,
the mess is 10 times better than what is in the 80s and 90s.
Yeah.
So why I don't understand why they would be presented as a solution.
Everything is getting so politically correct where everything. Look, if you want to maintain injuries, then limit the playing time. Like say aging players, like then guys like LeBron who can't play 40 minutes a game, then you got to start spreading out. And like T. Rice said, these guys sitting on the bench, spread the playing time out a little bit. Okay, you get so many minutes here and there.
I like to cut you off. That's Sam Crow, but excuse me. What you just said, that's really dealing with a coaching issue.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of coaches don't believe in playing young players or bench players at all.
I think that's a problem.
Just players. That's blow my mind. Even in high school, we had a rotation. At least the 7th guy. I mean, we had backup players that come in.
Let me tell you, the team we lost to didn't have no rotation. 8 at
best. Man, this one school, they were 10 deep. It was I went to a private school, but they was one of the top private schools in Jackson. They were 10 deep. They sub 5 in, then lose the type of play didn't drop whatsoever, man. And we only had like 7 guys, so we were dog tired.
Oh, I know. I was the 4th guard on the roster. I got a little time too, but still was like, okay, I'm here.
I always believe in basketball. I always believe in a bench. You have to have some type of rotation.
Oh yeah.
Phil Jackson was good at it, rotating these guys in and out. Especially on certain runs, or letting
keep them fresh.
The players figure out if they go deep into a hole, like what team gonna run, and let them figure it out to get out of the hole. Then he'll make the rotation. I just feel like with so many coaches, man, they just like you said, they not looking at the minutes or anything like that. They just letting them go.
Also, I think a bigger question leads to is the fact that, a lot of, these players been playing basketball for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And the players that getting hurt, they don't rest, or they really don't know. And they in shape, but they don't know how to take care of their body.
Care of their body. Yep.
If that makes any sense. You got players like Kareem, who, he believes in stretching and martial arts and yoga.
Yeah.
That might sound, that might sound strange to some players, but because he was able to do those things, he was able to play for 20 years. We see how LeBron take care of his body. A good example is Derrick Henry. The man been rushing for.
He's aging well, yeah.
10 years. It seems
what I'm saying? It's just a lot of these players ain't really take care of their body, and it starts young, especially if they come from the AAU circuit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we see Ja Morant believe in guns and Hennessy.
It's players like Kawhi Leonard too. Like
Kawhi know what he doing. Kawhi not hurt, bro.
But I'm saying you just go up and play whenever you want to. You know what I'm saying? You always
Kawhi just know how to take advantage of the system.
He ain't taking advantage. That man hurt.
that man came back off injury and dropped 55 straight.
And went back on injuries.
Right.
Yeah.
It be players like Joel and Embiid that be on my nerve. Like,
yeah, right.
You playing for 15, 20 minutes and now your ankle hurt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
Before the game.
I don't think it's the game shortening. I think there's other areas you could look at that would make it.
Also, look, NBA got a union. I mean, if push comes to shove, if it's that big of a problem, then strike.
Yeah, they did it before.
Right.
Not for that, but I think it was the late 90s. Yeah, something like that.
Right.
I mean,
but other than that, I ain't trying to hear it. Go out there and play.
Play it. You get paid to play. Go out and play. You're getting paid big bucks for a reason. So I don't make $3 million, whatever, $100 million a year, and I'm not complaining. So,
all right, we're gonna move on to some NFL talk. Where's I'm always losing my pictures, man. We do have a merch store. You can go cop some merchandise online. We have Brian They Had Greatness. We have our
the
Jackson
Black Mamba.
Dart,
Whoa.
With Cam t-shirt in stock. We have our They Had Greatness Josh Allen. So go cop your t-shirt. So hey, we're gonna do a quick trivia real quick. We have scoreboard. Yes, sir. Sports trivia. So I seen a really good one today. And I'm not gonna give y'all multiple choice, because I feel like if I give y'all multiple choice, it might give y'all
the answer C.
Easy.
Always C.
It might give you an easy answer, you know what I'm saying? Since y'all do watch a lot of NFL. But the question of the trivia of the day is where is it? What current NFL head coach have more rushing yards than Bo Jackson?
Ooh.
I've seen this, so I know the answer.
You seen it?
Yeah.
All right, Mos, you out of it. All right, Tyler.
I have no idea.
I'm trying to think who was even. I'm trying to think who the coach.
Hey, look.
I can't think of the coaches.
I don't even know who. Yeah, who was the running
choice, bro?
Hey, you got 30 seconds, Tyler. You got 30.
What?
You got 10 seconds. You got 10 seconds.
How you gonna put a time clock on him?
Because.
Well, at least is a quarterback or running back? That's the question. I don't know how many.
Don't answer that, Ben.
Okay.
Hey,
I think it's a quarterback. It's got to be a quarterback.
I mean, come on, y'all head coaches. It's not a lot of them that play pro football.
Exactly. The only one that comes to, I'm trying to think. Like the only one that
I thinking it all is blank up there.
I want to say Jim Harbaugh, but that's wrong. Is it?
It's the other one. It's the other one.
Oh, John?
Yeah.
No,
really?
It's Jim.
It's Jim. Jim.
I was gonna say because he played. I thought he was a scrambler. Yeah. Is it Jim? Yeah.
I'll get the. Oh man, Sam Crow with the knowledge. Come on, T. Right.
I remember he was a scrambler, so I'm like, it just dawned on me. He scrambled.
You ain't really gave T. Right You
He
didn't
like,
give
yeah,
him a
he asked-
chance at all.
He was like a deer in the headlights. Like, wait, what?
Hey, T Wright was stumped in right off the bat anyway.
He's
so-
like,
could've
here,
told-
answer this
you
question. No
could've
prep,
told-
no time,
you
no
could've
nothing.
said
he
it was-
seen I was stumped, and he was like, "You got 10 seconds now."
Yeah, running the clock off. Like the time clock is running. Your
You
play
got
clock's
timer.
almost down. What? No
Nah.
timeouts left.
Yeah, you'd be like, what's that? Creighton versus Marquette. Marquette was in the huddle. I think it was Marquette, and they had no timeouts. And dude was like,
Yeah.
man, they over there in the huddle. What they doing?
Well, and honestly, that was a shot in the dark. I only know there's not really any running backs as a head coach, and the only quarterback I could think of was I know Jim Harbaugh. He ran a lot back in the day, so I'm like,
Mhm.
that's the only one that made the most sense.
Yep, there you go. Kyle, I was stumped too. I had to think about it. I watched the video, and that's when they said,
And that's a
Jim, I'm
huge
like,
feat because Bo Jackson had a lot of yards, so that's pretty impressive if you think about it.
Yep. All right, let's move on to some NFL real quick. Panthers versus the Bucks preview. This is the game for the NFC
Winner go home.
South title. Winner
Winner
go
go
home. Right now the Buccaneers are favored -3.
What's their records, Ben?
Their record
Yeah, both
Carolina's
teams.
8-8, and Tampa Bay is 7-9.
7-9.
Mm-hmm.
T right, man. Who do you have in this game? This
Man,
is
you
the
gotta
battle
go
right
Baker.
here.
You gotta go Baker, man.
Oh, bro, you gotta go Baker. You
You gotta
know,
go Baker.
so that's what you lean on is Baker
Mhm.
Mayfield's coming up.
I'm leaning on Baker stepping up with his
Mhm.
clutch gene.
Well, I'm gonna throw this out there to you, T. Right. Baker is dealing with a shoulder injury.
Yeah.
I think he got the injury 2 weeks ago. I wanna say.
Yes, he
2
did.
weeks ago.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And that's still lingering there. Yep.
Panthers are a weird team this year.
They are.
They are the average team that I ever seen. I'm
Mhm.
surprised
They're
they won
Super
eight games.
average.
They're
Like
not
super
contenders or
average.
They've been
pretenders. They're
winning,
just
like for real. They've been winning off of just grit and just hope.
that's it.
For
Like
the
almost
most part.
magic pixie dust. Like, okay.
Who they top receiver?
The dude from Arizona.
Matt Miller.
McMillan, their rookie? Yeah, Tat McMillan.
Yep.
See what I'm saying? Like
Their best win was against the Rams, 31-28.
Bryce
But
Young was balling that game. Yeah.
The Rams tend to fall asleep on teams like this for some reason. So that's their offense is subpar. I mean, they're in the middle pack. They 11th in rushing. I think they like 20 something in passing. The defense is okay. They decent. So in my opinion, I think you can put this down for a lock. This is my my lock of the week right here. After defeating the Buccaneers,
I agree.
a 26-23. It's gonna come down to the last wire field goal.
I'm
Bucks,
picking Carolina.
The defense has been awful this year.
Mm-hmm.
The corners, they can't cover to save their life. They haven't given much pressures, even though they have more sacks than the Panthers. But the thing about the Panthers, they have more grit. Bryce Young is playing is better.
Like you got to prove something.
Better
Yep.
than Baker. He's playing better than Baker in these last stretch of these games, the last couple of games. Baker and been turning the ball over at a alarming rate here, and that's a problem because the Panthers can create turnovers and they can create pressure. So when you look at these two teams, like, okay, who's playing better right now? And the Buccaneers on a 4-game losing streak. That means they have no clue who they are right now.
Yep.
Like I said, with Baker throwing the interceptions, having fumbles, the defense not be able to stop anybody. That's just disaster.
Yeah,
I don't trust them at this point. Yeah.
Baker had a down year this year compared to last
Yeah,
year.
he started off hot. He was
got real cold
MVP,
real quick.
then I don't know what happened. Injuries hit him. Then
started playing like Cleveland.
Yeah, he started playing like the Cleveland Baker.
We're the Cleveland
and
Browns.
everything. So I think the Panthers are they are different. I don't just use that word because you don't know what you're gonna get.
They're special. They're special. Yeah.
They might play like garbage, or they might play like a Super Bowl champ. So
But
I'm
even when
banking
they do,
on
they're hot garbage. So I mean,
when
they still win.
Yeah. They garbage anyway. To be honest, the Saints should be. They should just give the Saints the NFC title because we've been playing
there
better
you
than
go.
these
Okay,
teams.
that makes him
I
feel better. Okay,
I feel like we put up a better fight in the playoffs than these two teams anyway. Cause look, did we not beat the Panthers and the Bucks the last 2 weeks?
Well, you got a point there. Yeah, I mean, I'll give you that.
Yeah, there we go. That's the answer. That's the lock of the week.
It
The
only
Saints
took y'all
and NFC
15
South title.
Bring him back down to earth, Mo. There you go.
How you start.
Y'all waited to the last
before you get too big ahead. Yeah,
we wasted our time with Spencer Rattler, doing what he was doing when we should just start off toss up.
Don't worry, you'll have Arch pretty soon. You'll have Arch. Don't worry.
Spence was scared the ball, throw the ball past 10 yards. He was like
that's a problem,
merchant. But anyway, the Panthers, Bryce Young is the key because if he get hot early, they're gonna have to get Bryce Young in some uncomfortable situations in order to beat him. But the thing is, I don't think they can because Bryce he knows how to manipulate the pocket and get outside the pocket and make them throws.
He's been balling,
over the Bucks. Put that down on game picks.
Agreed. I agree.
Right, taking the Bucks on game picks. I'll put it in there for you. Yeah, you forgot about that, Dean.
Nope, Carolina.
Looking at it now.
You want to change your vote? Yeah.
Who you have, SoundCrow?
I'm going with you, Carolina. The problem with Tampa Bay is the inconsistency is what concerns me. And again, even Baker, he's not had good flashes this year, and it's a down year, obviously. But the defense isn't playing well, and I mean they have loaded talent. I mean they're just I don't know where the tracks are coming off, the wheels are coming off, but they're just not consistent. And I'm not gonna say Carolina is a better team because obviously they're different this year.
Neck and neck.
Yeah, but I think the reason they win too is I think the Bucks are going to hand this to Carolina because they just clutch games. They're on a 4-game losing streak for a reason. They're just not performing. And this is the time of the season. You got to step up. They're losing at the wrong time. So it will shock me if Tampa Bay wins this game, but I'm still picking Carolina. I just think too late to pick it back up at this point. Your back's against the wall. And
like I said, and Baker's hurt.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's not 100%.
They probably gonna shoot him up with something so he won't feel any pain. But and they do got Evans back and Godwin and Iboka. Was it Iboka?
Iboka, yeah, Ibuka
back. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Well, he's been back, but it's just the offense haven't been looking the same. Yeah. But before we go further, T. Wright. This is the game pitch right here, son.
Of course it is.
Yeah, you see that?
Damn.
You see that?
Wow.
Look.
Ooh, he ran away with that. Boy, oh boy.
Long wrong.
You've never been that
high. It's a new year, T. Right? It's 2026, man. I'm here.
It had to happen.
Second, Linda made a strong push for third. T. Gat fell to fourth, Flowers and Phil Randy in sixth. T. Wright is losing to somebody that doesn't even watch football. He's not even American.
Come on, bro.
Wow.
He's from Canada.
Wow.
Just relax.
The best sport is like
just watch out, bro.
Baseball, soccer. Hockey.
He used to be right there at the bottom with me, bro. Now he's
Saints fan. Wow.
No, look, T. Wright, you a Saints fan, you at the bottom. You losing to a hockey guy.
I was gonna say, Saints fans should be used to the basement.
No, I don't know about that Saints fan. This Saints fan used to the top.
Nah.
There's been no success since the Super Bowl way back when.
Oh my goodness. T. Wright, bro, you gotta get the pie in the face. This is your second year dodging the pie, bro. Mo, tell him he gotta do the pie. He losing.
He ain't got to do the pie, man.
There's a lot of
he
people that
gotta
want to
do
pop
it.
it, want to see me get the pie in the face.
Yeah, hey, bro, you on the coast, right? If I
Yeah.
got a job down there to do the pie, I would fly down there and do the pie.
Hey, don't be mad. He's a Saints fan. He can't help it. Sorry.
Hey, he has skipped
He
out on
gonna,
the
he gonna,
pie for 2
Ben
years
gonna hit
now.
him when he in Walmart.
Right.
Right.
In the
You
parking
thought I was
lot.
playing, huh?
Hey, I want to see if his Snapchat location's on.
Ooh.
So I gotta go find this man so he can get his pie. Been dodging it for 2 years, man. 2
Oh.
years. So, all right. The next game is Steelers versus Ravens. Whoever win this game, get into the playoffs.
Winner go home. Yep.
Lamar's coming back. He's ready to go. He say he's not missing this game. He's ready to play.
Of course not.
Most. What the outcome you see with the Ravens and the Steelers?
Man, Mike Tomlin blows it every year. Go Ravens.
Yep, I agree.
Not
What
for
about
nothing,
you,
Lamar
T.R.?
ain't been.
The
Lamar ain't
face
been the
of
best in the clique.
mediocrity.
Yep. Thank you.
And shout out to Double versus
Double
Guy.
Bush.
What's up, man?
Hey.
He said he got the Ravens. I agree.
Yep.
Sound Crow, who you have? Ravens, Steelers.
Baltimore. Yep. Listen,
And watch
Pittsburgh.
Baltimore lose.
Of course, we pick it. Yeah. But here's
Yeah,
the
we
thing.
pick
Like,
it.
I like what Mo said too. The Pittsburgh has been. I've said this before. The epitome of mediocrity. Again, it's no offense against Mike Tomlin, but 18 years too long. You've been there. The voice isn't there. The dynasty, the championship run's not there. Rodgers is not what he was. He probably may or may not be back next year. They're hurting in certain places. I'm not saying again, Baltimore's had their rough patch, but Derrick Henry's running like probably the best he has as of late. He's been up and down too. Again, they're not fantastic, but Baltimore just has this innate way when they want to win the game and it counts. They're going to win it. I'm not saying they're going to win it all, but I think they can beat Pittsburgh. I think Pittsburgh's going to be watching the playoffs from home. So, enough said.
I have the Ravens too. I just need the Ravens to keep feeding Derrick Henry. Don't be like last year and don't give him to him in the fourth quarter.
No,
shoot,
give him
even
the
this
rock.
season, even this year they did him the same way. I think versus the Bills, they start feeding them.
Mhm.
Like, don't put Lamar in these hard situations. Keep feeding Derrick Henry. Keep wearing that defense down and stick to it because that's
let him off the leash.
Key against the Steelers, man. They're gonna bring pressure. We don't need Lamar getting hit and being under pressure the whole game because he don't really have receivers. He just have Mark Andrews. So y'all need to rely on Derrick Henry. That's why y'all brought him in.
Exactly.
To take over the game,
And he can still do it. So run that horse, ride that pony. Let him do it.
And with the Steelers, I just feel like they Jekyll and Hyde.
Yeah.
We just don't know. Yeah. We don't know what we're gonna get from Aaron Rodgers and that passing offense. Yeah, DK over there punching fans in the face and everything. And it's just like, are y'all really focused? Are y'all committed?
Because they're just too old in some spots too. Like,
yeah. What you about to say, Most?
That's the thing. Like, Aaron Rodgers is 42 years old.
Yep.
And you put him in a situation where he got a ball out, and I just don't see that. You really don't have a running game. I mean, it's about over. Unless you just play immaculate defense.
That's about it.
Yeah.
That's about it. But you're in this position where you kind of ask Aaron Rodgers, hey, can you play like 2017 Aaron Rodgers? Or
I mean, come on.
You ain't gonna get that.
And even with DK, I mean, DK is a nice addition, but him alone is not carrying that. They can't do that now.
And just that game versus the Browns has proved to me that you can't take the Steelers seriously.
No.
I mean, that was their chance to lock it up and
the Browns,
Ravens, but they lose to the Browns. And
the one game
I just have no faith in the Steelers. And like I said, the Ravens were a favorite coming into the season. They're like, okay, they're getting back to the playoffs, they're getting back to the championship game, and they of course deal with injuries and all that.
Yeah.
But still the same team that started off the first half of the season.
Yep.
And they can be a very good team. They just need to put it together.
Exactly.
All right, the 49ers versus Seahawks. This is for the number 1 place in the division. T. Wright, who you have?
Where is this game?
It's
In
in
San
Seattle.
Francisco.
In
Oh, it's
Seattle.
in San Francisco?
No, they in San Francisco.
Yeah,
I was
they
gonna
in
say, yeah,
San Fran.
yeah.
They in San Fran.
I think this is the most even game it is. This can really go either way. I'm leaning 49ers though.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna lean 49ers.
What
Last
about
game,
you,
they
Mos?
look.
You want to make it a lock? You want
No,
to put a
bro,
lock on the
stop,
point?
bro, stop.
What do you got to lose? Come
Hey,
on.
T. Wright, you know what, man? You know what had me laughing today while I was driving, making deliveries?
What?
Our first meal bet.
Who we bet? I mean, we bet some Chick-fil-A. I forgot what it
Yeah, we
was.
bet some Chick-fil-A. Guys, I gotta tell y'all this story. So me and T. Wright had a meal bet going on. We still do meal bets. We had to do a meal bet around the show. We had a disagreement. I can't remember what it was on. Maybe it was NBA. And so the team he picked ended up losing, and I won. And so me and T. Wright used to work together. So he came in the next morning with the Chick-fil-A biscuits, and he was like, "Here, man."
Ooh,
Hey, look, he just put it on the desk and walked away.
I like it.
Man, doing some of the best Chick-fil-A biscuits I T right there, not want to give me that food.
No idea, bro.
That was a slice of humble pie there, yeah.
Yeah, man, we need to bring back meal bets. Nobody want to bet anymore, man. Like we don't have too many disagreements on teams like we used to.
We don't argue it good as good no more, dude.
Nah, we don't.
Man.
All right, Most. Who you have?
Brock playing tomorrow, is it?
Yeah.
He's playing.
I'm kind of leaning towards who will have the better quarterback play. I don't know. Sam Darnold just been kind of iffy to me, so I'm gonna go with San Fran. And that robot, that guy's a running back, the Terminator.
Yep.
That dude got all new parts.
Dude, that's why he went out the country, man.
They keep rebuilding. Yeah, he got to go treatments.
His
Yeah,
name
get
is
some
Christian.
vibranium.
His name is Christian SJ9XYT9.
Yep.
I try to tell him that.
They do a
They
wonderful
got
job
all
in
new
Switzerland
parts.
there. Yeah, they put them together.
Switzerland,
Hey, they
Germany,
got food.
Poland.
Titanium, boy. That indestructible.
The adamantium.
Yeah.
That's how he got through airport security. Yeah.
They go.
Right.
And we replacing body parts and all. That's crazy, man. Cause he's so big on it this year. He's been tearing it up. No injuries. I don't think he missed any games this year.
Yeah, surprisingly.
So Sam, who you have?
Well, probably not going to shock anybody. I'm staying with the crowd. It's San Fran. I mean, Seattle's having a good year, but again, this is Sam Darnold. I know he's had some good plays, but he's a franchise guy. I think he just has good run of the luck with certain games and things like that. So, and the Niners actually have been stepping it up. They've had some downturn. They've been picking it up. So I think the momentum's on their side. And yes, they have home field advantage too, but this is the time when the guys that have the experience, and again, the Niners have been to the Super Bowl recently. They have the playoff experience. These are the guys, they know how to get in there. I'm not saying Seattle doesn't either, I think it's going to be close. Yeah. Still, I like San Fran in the Bay Area, and they lock it up.
See, I like the 49ers too. The Seahawks, with Sam Darnold, they fool's gold.
Yeah, exactly.
They read their schedule. They lost to the 49ers.
I ain't gonna lie now. If Sam got
but
check this out. If Sam got an agenda, throw it to Jackson Smith.
That's it. But I think the 49ers are going to have something for Jackson. I mean, it's going to be Shaheed. They're going to have to get that run game going with Kenneth Walker. But I feel like when Sam Darnold play against a good team, he doesn't come out on top.
Mm-hmm.
When they play against the Rounds 4 weeks ago, the only reason they won the game because
they 13-3 though.
Yeah, I'm about to read the schedule. They beat Pittsburgh, New Orleans, Arizona, Tampa. No, they lost to Tampa, Jacksonville, Houston, Washington, Arizona, Tennessee, Minnesota, Atlanta, the Colts, the Rams, the Panthers. That's nothing to write home about. When they match up against a very good team, when they play against somebody that's in a contention for a Super Bowl, they're gonna fold. Sam Darnold, like I said, the reason why they beat the Rams a couple weeks ago because Shaheed took the game over.
Yeah.
He had a kick return. I want to say a kick return for a touchdown. Then he had a long run that set him up for a touchdown. So when push comes to shove, Sam Darnold gonna fold.
Yep.
We saw that with the Vikings. The Vikings got rid of it. They saw it already. Like, nah, this ain't gonna help us. And it's gonna be the same thing with Seattle. They're gonna fold against the 49ers. They're gonna fold in the playoffs, and they're gonna be back looking for a quarterback.
Exactly. Same old story. Yep.
Same old story, guy. We know this already. We read this countless times.
It's the same movie. They just keep re-scripting it. It's the same ending.
Rebranding. No, this is a new movie, guys. This is you know, you have
like deja vu. I've seen this before. Where have I seen it?
You know, it's just like some of these video games. They just bring rebranding and putting it out there. All right. The last game, Broncos versus Chargers. The Broncos is playing for something. They playing for the number 1 seed. They are tied with the Patriots. So they need this. They get home field advantage in a week a bye week in the playoffs. Tell me why the Broncos gonna beat the Chargers. Tell me why.
Man, we need that home field advantage. Shit, that's why.
Enough said. Yeah.
Nothing better to kind of end the year beating your division rival.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the Broncos, the Broncos defense, man, they're amazing. It's Chargers another team. I'm just like, y'all have some players on there, but y'all never can put it together. Y'all never can put a stretch.
They didn't figure it out.
Together.
It's been like that for a few seasons with them.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. The NFL in total being weird with some of these teams, these very good teams. They losing to people they shouldn't lose to, and they just haven't been able to string together good wins. I'm with most. I think the Broncos take this. Sean Payton gonna come out, have this team ready to go, motivated. He's been there before countless times where games really matter. So have Jim, but I feel like that the Broncos defense is what carries them. That's the heart.
Well, PS2, yeah. I mean, gee.
Tyler, who you have?
Yeah, I got the Broncos too. They playing for something major. It's gonna really help them in the long run. And we all know how Sean Payton is a preparer.
Yeah,
one of the best.
You're gonna see some new wrinkles.
Y'all talking about Sean Payton, but when it comes to that defense, Van Joseph is the man.
He's had,
that's true. He get a lot of credit, man. He what keeps him in game. The Broncos ain't putting up points.
I'm telling you, last year he turned regular players into superstars, and now they gonna want $50 million probably next year. But
yeah,
it's just funny how
that white DN y'all have. He played DN a tackle.
You talking about
who? I can't think of his name. That white DN. All right, he's a tackle.
Tackle. I can't think of his name either. But
I can't think of his name right. Dude has a motor. For real. He gets after it. Sound Crow, who you have?
Well, as much as I want to be biased, I would love to see the number 1 seed go through Foxborough. I gotta have to say Denver, because I think Denver's obviously between the Chargers are just not a lot of consistency. Now, I'll be shocked if Denver loses this game, because obviously I think they're gonna be the favorite, but I know they got something to play for. But again, the Chargers you said they haven't figured it out. I don't know why they in a division, considering how the Chiefs fell apart there. I'm surprised Denver actually stepped up like they did. I give them credit for that, because the Kansas City, obviously that reign is over, so that division's up for grabs. Nobody counts the Broncos, and they're saying, oh well, the Chargers should be the next team up because they got Herbert, they got all these guys. I will say Denver came to play. They've showed a lot of talent. I think there's some room for improvement still, but if they get the number 1 seed and they can lock that in, I don't know if they'll go deep in the playoffs. I'm not sure how well they'll hold up because, again, the experience factor. But, I mean, Sean Payton's the veteran coach, so You don't know. But I just don't see, unless it's a complete breakdown, I just don't see the Broncos losing this game.
Yeah, I don't either. Especially with how the Chargers been playing lately. I know Marion Hampton, he's coming into his own, but
Yep.
the just how the Broncos, how they constructed, they physical, they gritty, and they hard to beat. And
Yeah.
since the game is in Denver, I want to say
Six-
That helps.
64 team sacks. That's a lot.
that's a lot. And Herbert been under pressure a lot this year.
More than he
with
should have
that
been. Yeah.
O-line. That O-line is not that great either.
They've been decimated.
So,
Yeah.
so that's who I have. I had the Broncos. T Wright had the Broncos. I added stuff for you, T Wright. Get you in there.
Make you feel
I
better.
might start
yeah,
doing prizes since we gonna have I might start doing prizes for the
See,
first
now he
and
wants.
second
He
and third.
get at the top. Now he want to do the prizes.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, and make the losers pay for it. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. And that's what's gonna make it right. Still, just the loser somehow to a loser. I'm gonna give out a prize for first and second, third, and the loser have to. I don't know. I might buy a T-shirt. They gotta wear a T-shirt for. I might buy a hat.
Oh, okay.
And
All
wear
right.
it on the show once in a while. Like, hey, T Wright, pull out the hat. You pull out the hat and wear it. I don't know. I had to figure it out what the losers. Cause loser gotta do something, bro.
I'll lose. I'll wear the official boxer shorts.
In your mind,
Okay.
you just like,
All
man,
right.
I don't want to be last. Cause some of these dudes give up at the end when look, when I do the game picks and I pull out teams in, everybody be late doing that game picks because they're like, oh, I ain't getting first anyway. So now
I'm gonna lose. I'll be a true loser. I'll accept the loss.
I gotta come away to people like, I gotta get my game picks in because I ain't want to lose. I don't want to be last and I have to do something stupid. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna revamp this thing.
There you go.
I'm waiting for T Wright to come into the private league.
Bro, no, bro.
You try and play football? We playing for $30. RC won
I
this
never
year.
played that jump, man.
Me either, most. I hate playing.
Hey, come on, man.
That's too cutthroat.
I
Yeah.
lose, bro.
It's $30, but his number is us. It's Flowers, RC, T-Gat. So
I can't because I don't care about. If it was basketball, I might be able to do it. But
I hate basketball.
when it comes to football, I just
there you go.
My team.
They play too much in basketball.
Yeah, they play too much in basketball for me. You had to keep all that junk every day in basketball. I played it one time. It was just too much. But man, all right. I gave y'all an invitation to come join the private league, win some cash, play against other guys on the show. we talk trash in the fantasy league, but okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so cool at it.
We thank T right. Hey, we brought to you by Bet Us. We got your game, win some money, college basketball going on, NFL, hockey, NBA. So it's your chance. I know everybody bought some gifts for Christmas. They got re-up. They bought their girls diamond rings and new cars.
Yeah.
Jewelry.
Dang.
Fur coats out here. See, right?
All I got was a gift card, man.
Man, you bought all that?
Nah, I ain't about.
I'm coming to your
That's
house.
good.
Yeah.
That's
Hey,
good.
he's giving out presents.
That man giving out some presents.
I'm going to Swift's house. Hey, I'm your long lost son. Hey,
Yeah,
Dad.
that
Merry
man-
Christmas.
That man over there like Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
Nah.
I've been off since the 16th. Dang, I go back Monday.
Oh, that ain't congrats, bro.
Wow.
What you been doing? Just chilling.
Yeah, eating, getting fat, and just
Yeah.
gambling.
Gambling.
Ooh,
Hey,
yeah,
that's a good life right there. Most eating and just gambling.
I guess so. I'm gonna go back to work.
You gotta pull some more college bets up. I don't do NBA, bro. I'm done with NBA.
Man, you can't do the NBA, man.
I'm done with
pull your
NBA.
hair out, bro.
I need to check on.
How do you send? I've been trying to figure out how to send the best to you. I know you send them to me, but I haven't figured out how to send them.
Look, I just I'm in 2 betting groups. Y'all been and some guys I used to play basketball with. But I just downloaded Onyx and I've been trying to hit on that. But yeah, I'm with T. Right. It's been tricky.
No, that's why I have very little with college basketball right now. Even though like I'm a game off, but I'm gonna figure that junk out eventually. But
Oh, I
I've
lost
been
tonight.
hitting better
That's
on
what
college
you'll hit on
basketball.
that college basketball is what you hit
That
on.
NBA is
Yeah.
terrible. It's I can't do
No,
it
it's
anymore.
bad, bro.
I can't do it.
And then
Yeah.
Maybe one game. Maybe
with
I take one
Onyx,
NBA game.
with Onyx, you able to move the lines. This how I know you suck
Ooh.
or something going on. It's like
Yeah.
they got you at 12. I like let me push you back to 7.5, and you don't get it. What you talking about?
No,
Come
bro.
on,
I
bro.
You
seen
don't
somebody.
get it.
I think it was like James Harden. Somebody was posted. They line was, I think 21 and a half. He
Mm-hmm.
scored 20 in the first half and
I
none.
seen
in the
that.
second half.
I seen that.
Yo, doggone.
There was another player that did something like that. He went off. He like scored like 30 something in the first half and scored another point.
Tyrese Maxey, what 23 in the first half,
Mm-hmm.
0 points in the third, finished the game with 28. I had him getting 29-30.
Oh shoot, nah, bro. That's why I don't deal with
Ouch.
that anymore.
I'm like, what?
They're
20, I
definitely
like
check.
23.
They definitely
23
checking
What
the
they
line at
gambling?
halftime, bro.
They gambling.
23 in the first
Oh, they done
half,
told
See,
you
they
that.
know you're doing
0
it. They know
points
you're
in the
doing it.
third,
That's why.
28. I said, I'm.
They gambling out there.
They done told you.
I
They done
got-
got caught already.
Yep.
Bro.
That's what happens.
That's why I can't trust the NBA, bro. It's just some of that stuff seems fishy like a mug.
But if
Right.
you just watch some of the stuff, bro, it's blatant. Like they just, it's kind of sad.
Yeah.
Go watch some of them Terry Rozier games.
Look, Darius Garland, I was hitting on him because he was going under a lot. The moment, I don't know if y'all seen it, the super fan that got on, no, it was Zach LaVine. I'm sorry. The super fan that got on Zach, because Zach was playing terrible. Because I was going under on him. Super fan just going at him and stuff. The moment he did that, Zach, next game, he gets 30. I said, see, I know what you're doing.
Yep.
I know what you're doing. That the fan call you out and now you want to play good.
Exactly.
Man, I just, what I do now most is process elimination. I look at multiple people cards and I go with wherever the majority picks. We'll say the Celtics versus Pistons. If you pick the Pistons, Flowers picked the Pistons. I forgot his homeboy name. Justin picked the Pistons. The other Justin. And one person picked the Celtics. I solved the Pistons. Cause I was like, okay, y'all did y'all research. And yeah, I was like, all right, I'm gonna solve the Pistons then. So that's what I started doing. I've been comparing cards and everything.
Well, at the end of the day, we in Mississippi, it just everything just limited to a. Because when I go to the moment I cross the Louisiana border, a few weeks ago, I downloaded FanDuel because I was somewhere in Louisiana. I'm like, man, let me just try out this FanDuel stuff. When I say you can bet on anything, and everything open, I could bet on rugby, polo, anything.
Korean baseball, huh?
Korean baseball, Mexican baseball, Korean basketball.
Mexican baseball.
I could bet on anything.
The lingerie football league, yep.
I ain't see that, but
hey, most look, all right, this is where I'm at. That's right where I want to be at, baby.
Number 44, she gonna run. She like Derrick Henry out there.
Right.
I'm just saying, but
But we got these. It's just the state, man. We gotta, go around the bush as far as putting these in these sports betting. I hate that. I don't want to. I stay down here on the coast, and I don't feel like going to the casino to put in the bet.
MGM.
Yeah.
MGM, Golden Nugget. I don't feel like going there all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
And they don't want us to come up. That's all that is. And what's so crazy is that Mississippi was like, if y'all want to be able to work in, they were telling the apps. I know they were telling Underdog this, that y'all gotta give us a cut. And Underdog like, man, we ain't giving you nothing. Like they wanted to regulate the money and like they get a certain portion and everything. Underdog,
I guess Underdog ended up giving them a cut. But you know what? They could have kept it because
Yeah.
The first iteration of Underdog, I was doing so good.
Dude, me too.
Before they banned it, I was making I was making at least 100, 200 a week. I can say that for sure. But,
Wow.
Jeez.
But now it's what football, basketball you can bet on, and you can't really bet on anything else on Underdog. And then you gotta put $10 back then. It was like $5.
Yeah, you can do 5. It was 5. That's why, I don't mess with Underdog anymore. I just do the rebet, and I know Flower sent me Honest too, so I'm probably gonna check that out.
Check out Honest, because at least you can move lines on there. But even when moving lines, like I said, NBA, it's just been, can't give me 8 points tonight. Come on, dog.
It should get better after the All-Star game.
Hopefully.
It should get better with them hitting their numbers more consistently, cause that's when they really lock in.
Right.
So, all right, guys, man, we had a great time with the show. I wanted to do a New Year's show, but I got sick. But I'm doing a little better now. Dang on weather keep changing. So glad to be back. We hadn't did a show in about a month and a half. Work. I'm out there in the boondocks making deliveries. So I'm getting off work. But hopefully I can get that under control and we keep doing these shows, keep cranking them out. I do want to add more people to the team. I kind of want to have an A team and B team. Cause a lot of us be out. I do want to find somebody to be a host, to take my spot. When the days I can't come home and be on the show, somebody can log in and run the show for me. So we looking to expand and just continue to grow this show. We still got high hopes and big goals for this thing. So we appreciate the support. Like and share with family and friends. And we'll be back next week. I'm out of here. Well, we out of here.
We out. Good night, y'all. Happy weekend.